Hey, welcome. We are live. We are here with MicroPPRTyler.
Howdy.
Is Aaron Sandy reverse emo cowgirl? What do you go by?
These days it's actually reverse. It's emo reverse cowgirl.
Okay, emo
That's
reverse cowgirl.
that's
All right.
that's what that's what you'll hear if you're in the TTG, the Toxic Tower Gang.
Yeah.
Emo reverse cowgirl.
All right. Well, let's say hi to the chat. We have Bendels. We have Steve O. We have Pepper Tony. We got Fantasy Dog. We got Bestball Girl. Uh, and we have Zero. And you actually messaged me about doing something, and we will reveal what the surprise is after the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Best ball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RP stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Best ball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the vein.
All right. So what you wanted to go over is you messaged me last night and you're like, "Hey, do you want to go over some of your favorite teams?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I don't have them saved, but I can look through some." And I will go through I just have two of them that I found like because I didn't look super far into it, but we'll go through all of your I think you sent me what, six?
Oh yeah, yeah. I always, whenever I'm drafting a good team, I put a fire emoji in the title so I know.
Okay, I just have basic. I just want to look at it whenever if it's advancing and see what it was basically. So
Yeah,
this one I done on 210. It was actually off stream. It's a 3683. Drake May, Bryce Young, and Aaron Rodgers. Not like fantastic, but we got Achan, Jeremiah Love, ETN, Tootin at 88, Jay Brooks, Brian Robinson.
let's go.
We got McMillan, Metcalf, DJ Moore at 105, Wandale, Jaden Reed at 129, Kayshawn Booty, and then a couple punts. So we got some value there. Then we got Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry, and Cade Otton. So pretty much no dead players, right?
No, yeah, that's a really fun team. You went Devon Achan, who might be falling into the second round now. We'll
Yeah.
see. But I mean, that'll happen. I mean, that happens to all the players, it seems like.
Yeah. Immaculate show title. Uh, yeah. So, and then the other one I have is it's actually a double elite quarterback team. I did do this one on stream. I think this is my favorite team by far. It was a 2-7-8-3. We got Lamar Jackson at 55. We got Jaden Daniels at 66. Uh, Jonathan Taylor, ETN, Jonah Coleman. He's fallen more than that, but Rashad White, Brian Robinson, Braylon, and Emmanuel Wilson. So not like elite, but just solid there, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Malik Neighbors, Devonta Smith, Wandale, Worthy, Jennings, Cooper, Bernard, Jalen Lane stacked up. And then we got Isaiah Likely, Tyler Warren, and Fryer Moose. So it it's a rare double elite that doesn't feel thin.
No. And I'm picking up what you're putting down with that Tyler Warren click. I think he is going to be one, probably top three tight end this year, the way Daniel
Really?
Jones is going to play. Because we know coming off his Achilles injury, he's not going to be able to huck the ball 50 yards. So he's going to be looking for those, those medium, intermediate range passes. And that's where Warren's going to thrive. So I really like that click from you.
Yeah, I need to find the right window here. I think it's this one. All right. So these are the ones you sent me. All right. We'll let you go through them.
All right. Let me zoom in here. So starting off QB, we got QB1 Trevor Lawrence. We got Kyler Murray, the homeboy. Cam Ward. He's going to be having a solid sophomore campaign with a new head coach, I think. Then we've also got Chase Brown and Kyron Williams for your 1-2 punch at running back. And then followed up with, you got Algier on a new team, Jones re-signing. You got Keaton Mitchell way down there and Chris Rodriguez. I am a giant fan of Chris Rodriguez. I was clicking him so much when he was in the 200s, 230s, and
That's
it is
awesome.
now paying off. I probably had about 15% of him when he was in the 200s.
Well,
I mean, that was the easiest click of my life, and now we're gonna reap the rewards, I hope.
I've been anti on the Keaton Mitchell stuff, but that's because he was steaming up to like before 140. He's steaming back down. He's moving back down to like 150. I think he's fine there. And
Yeah.
195, it's just a value.
Yeah, and then for wide receivers, we got
RIP.
your man, the myth, the legend, Puka Nacua. You
Yeah.
called it last year. I mean, you said I'm picking him. You were picking him like pick 6 or later last year because you knew his potential and it hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wide receiver 1.
Did you hear about the Puka news though today?
No. What is it?
It's not good. He apparently yelled some more racial slurs and bit somebody.
Oh, what do you mean that's not good? Any publicity is good publicity.
Any pub is good pub.
He's going to have a bunch of people praying for him, I bet now.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's like probably a suspension risk at this point. So he's probably going to be falling in these lobbies.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. Keep it in mind, I guess.
Just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's good to know.
I haven't seen a video of this, but
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if that actually happened. So,
yeah.
But anywho, going on, we have Roma Dunze, wide receiver 2, Parker Washington, wide receiver 3. We got Addison at 99. We got Denzel Boston, Romeo Dobbs at 142, Jeremy Bernard at 214, and then Shot in the Dark Leggett at 238.
Yeah,
I then for your tight ends, what was that?
So I don't hate the Leggett click here and there. No, I don't want a lot of it, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be more of a bust than a boom, but I just pray he booms week 16 or week 18 or something.
Right.
But then tight ends, we got potentially the tight end 1 in Colston Loveland, the way everyone's talking right now. I mean, we can't get enough of them. You want to pick them before Luther Burden.
I do, like every
So
time.
it's, possibly the tight end 1. And then Hunter Henry and Eli Stowers too. Those are 2 good backups. But yeah, Colston Loveland might have a campaign season.
I really like adding Stowers to Loveland teams or like elite tight end teams. And by the way, Peppertoni with a goated comment here, Puka Nacua. just what a comment. All right, so here's another team.
All right, so this team kind of goated. I can't believe for my RBs, I got CMC and James Cook on the same team. Granted, CMC is old. He could blow out his Achilles this year, but we were saying it last year too. Oh, he's going to blow his Achilles. He's going to pull it, but he still smashed. So we got to pair that with James Cook, who is a bell cow workhorse running back on an offense that really loves to run the ball. And following that up with Breece Hall, who is also a workhorse franchise tagged running back. You're going to see a lot of volume out of those 3 guys. But sorry, I got too excited there for a second. Let's go back up to the QBs.
Yeah.
So Lamar Jackson at pick 60 feels amazing. People are taking him at ADP happy, but I'll take him 10 picks past, just absolutely elated. And then to pair him up with another mobile quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. You can't. I probably should have stopped with those 2, honestly, but I tacked on Geno. Because figured you might as well stick with the structure. 3 quarterbacks seems to win it usually.
Yeah, I like it's not like you took a third where Mahomes is, like a lot of people are doing now. Like the Geno at 180, it was at ADP, and you do have a Breece Hall stack. Yeah, maybe more. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll continue on there past Breece Hall. We got Tony Pollard, who I know some people in the chat are very overexposed to, and I don't know how I feel about it because there's a possibility they get Jeremiah Love. I don't know. Or he gets cut and goes somewhere else. But It's just a shot in the dark. We'll go Tony Pollard there with Aaron Jones at 156. I'm clicking Aaron Jones anytime after pick 140. It does not matter. He's still Aaron Jones. He's got the same first name as me. I mean, you got to put respect on the
He's a
name.
Vikings.
He's a Viking. I mean, I've got to ride or die with my boy. And then accidentally auto clicked Najee Harris at the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the guy you need. Week 18. Who knows? And then wide receiver, we're starting off with Rashee Rice. I don't know if you've heard anything about his suspension looming, but I know charges got dropped. So do you think the NFL's even going to investigate further into the matter?
They will, because he's a known threat basically to everybody.
Damn it.
I like the charges originally got dropped and then like it came back up or something. I don't know if it happened again because she said something on Twitter, then removed it, and then the charges came up. I'll have to research it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's definitely though gonna make or break this team. I mean, if Rashee's playing every week, he's fine as your wide receiver one. He's perfectly fine. Then you got BTJ, Ricky Pearsall, Jaden Reed, all of them kind of boom or bust players, honestly. Jalen McMillan, we could see have a campaign year this year, I think. If Egbuka's going to be getting covered, if Godwin's getting injured, I mean, McMillan's going to have to step up. So I think this is the year McMillan does take that next step. And I could see us picking McMillan by, pick 90 to 100 next year if he smashes.
Right.
And then this Ayuk click, I don't know. I was really hot on Ayuk for a little while there. I'm like, yo, this guy was goated on the 49ers for a while, and then he got injured, but now he's been recovered. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing his physical therapy, he's been doing all the rehab. So I would like to see another solid season from Ayuk. And I'm wish casting the Commanders. I don't know about you.
I whenever I take Jaden, if he's there after ADP, I think about him. Is kind of how I'm doing it. Other than that, I kind of just let him go.
Okay.
And I think it's a good click. It's just I can get overweight at ADP 102 in the summer when he signs somewhere.
Yeah.
Just
gotta be patient. I hear you. Right. Well, I mean, look how that worked with Rodriguez, though. If you weren't patient, you didn't get those 230s. And I feel like, who knows? Maybe the winning team was already drafted. No one knows, but that's kind of the way it's feeling. Like if you didn't get those early ADP scoops in the big board or the little board, then it might be hot. But I think BBM and the puppies and all that, when they drop, it won't matter. You just gotta have the right guys.
Yeah.
And finishing it off, we had Jeremy Bernard and Chris Brazil, just hoping for upside. Good talent. Just got to hope for the right landing spot. And then tight end, you got Brenton Strange, David Njoku, and Eli Stowers. I'm a big believer in Strange, especially stacked up with Lawrence. I don't know about you, but I thought he was having a really good season last year until he got injured.
He's one of my top 3 exposures, I believe, at tight end.
Who's your other two, Kraft and?
Actually, he's 5. I got 12% or 6. I have Kraft, Juwan Johnson, Loveland, Otten, Helm, which I'm not really that worried about the blocking tight end Bellinger, but and then Brenton Strange.
Yeah.
But basically, I got 3 of them right at 13%. He's one of them.
That's pretty solid. That's kind of what you want. But yeah, I really like the running back core on this team. I don't think anyone's ever gotten it before this year. Yeah. I've been asking around too, and no one's seen that combination before. So that feels really fun to have.
Yeah. Yeah, like CMC Cook has to be fun. Let's go over. Is there any specific one you want to go over here? We'll go through one more of them. Was there a big board? Because those were little boards.
Let me zoom in here.
Well, I mean, we could go with this. Like,
Yeah, let's go with that one right there. This is the most recent one. This is the most
okay,
recent one.
all right.
So this is what we define as a piss missile, you guys. For all my TTGs out there, this is a classic piss missile. So starting off at QB, we got Matthew Stafford, Tyler Shook for the rushing upside, and then Geno Smith for the structure. We got at running back David Montgomery, pick 68. I know it feels rich, but I could easily see him having over 1,000 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns easily.
I think when we get to BBM season, he's going to be 4-5 or 5-6 turn every time. Like,
I think so.
Easy, like easily right there.
And then Ramondre Stevenson, who, I mean, the guy just can't do no wrong. He fumbles the ball. He still gets the ball. He still gets the playing time. So why wouldn't you want a guy like that who just can't do no wrong? And then you got Blake Corum, who I know a lot of people are fading right now, but just based off of his usage towards the end of the season last year, where he was pretty much, I mean, splitting the backfield with Kyron. Granted, the opportunities that he was getting wasn't as prime as Kyron's opportunities, but he still made use with his opportunities. I mean, there was weeks where if you had Kyron and Corum, they both hit your lineup.
Oh yeah.
So that I'll take that, and I'll stand on that hill, and I'll die on that hill.
I believe Blake Corum was on the winning Dog Bowl team.
Well, there you go.
I believe.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Then running back 4, Jordan Mason. I mean, I clicked both the Vikings running backs, even though their offensive line is so trash, and it just never gets better. And they just fired this offseason. They fired their head lineman coach.
Yeah.
And then they hired the assistant lineman coach as the head coach. Like, why wouldn't you go like look in free agency and look at other teams and say, oh, this team has a good O-line, let's get their offensive line coach or something? But no, they're gonna stick it out with their shit coaches, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, pardon my French.
Like, I like double tapping the Minnesota guys.
Yeah, it feels good, but at the same time it feels bad because we know that they're not a top 10 offensive line in the league, but the cost is just it's right. You know, the cost is right. You just
mentioned your offensive line coach, like, you know where he went, right? He went to the Eagles.
Thank God. Get him the hell out of there. That's what I say.
Yeah. Your old offensive line coach, who completely was awful last year, like, went to the Eagles, which is one reason, like, I want to kind of bet on a bounce back, but at the same time, like, that hiring specifically makes me worry.
It makes me want to fade it even more. Honestly, Saquon might become a 2-3 turn guy with that news. Holy crap.
I mean, that's it. That news that happened like a month and a half ago.
Damn. All right. Noted. And then did I finish it off with Tyrone Tracy, Kamani Vidal, and Jordan James? Just shots in the dark. Tyrone Tracy, I think, could really pay off his ADP.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then wide receivers is the fun part. You get Puka with a little fall. You get Malik Neighbors with a little fall. And then with a little luck, you get Chris Olave as your wide receiver 3. And I was really hoping I could have gotten Colston Loveland next, but he went I got sniped. He went the pick before me. So then I picked Burden. And then I was going to pick a running back in the next round. And then Devontae Adams fell to me. So I go, well, this has got to be unique as Devontae Adams as a wide receiver 5. And then as you can see, I didn't pick another one until pick 200, because those 5 are just goated. They're going to be playing a lot of downs, and they're going to be seeing a lot of opportunity.
Oh yeah. This is awesome. Like, even if Puka, like, let's say he gets suspended for 3 to 4 games, like, you have enough capital up here, assuming Neighbors is healthy, that you should be able to not be dead by the time he comes back, and then you're gonna just skyrocket.
Yeah, I mean, I still got Adams, so even if Puka is out, I'll still have the upside of Adams.
Exactly.
And then you got the old reliable Travis Kelce at tight end. I mean, signed a 3-year deal. Who knows? Could get injured this year. Maybe he plays all 18 games, whatever. But he's really, to me, just a well-rounded tight end. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it. And at pick 149, it's the cheapest we've ever seen him. So let's just bite our tongue and take him. You know, as much as I don't like taking Kansas City guys,
Yeah.
I'll bite my tongue and take it.
They're historically overrated.
Yeah, but at this price, I feel comfortable at 149 taking Kelce, and then Hunter Henry with and then I got Mason Taylor with Geno too. So or was this not with Geno? Yeah, I think this was with Geno.
Geno.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a really fun team. You got a lot of balance here, and like you have 2 starters, Corum and like you got 3 starters, and then you got Corum and Tracy, who should, assuming Jeremiah Love doesn't go there, you will see. I gotta stop sharing that. My PC's being really weird right now. Okay, all right, we're good now. But yeah, I think that's a super fun team. Like, if he only misses a couple games, like we're really good, right? Like let's say that Puka is suspended for 3 games. Where are you drafting him?
Where am I drafting who there?
Puka. If let's say he gets suspended 3 games, where would you take him?
It's not like an injury, so you know what you're getting when he comes back.
Right.
I'm not letting him fall out the first. I'm not.
I think that I would be like the 3 or at the early second is kind of where I would be, like the 2-3 or the 1-2 turn.
He's proven. I mean, he is the hottest commodity in football right now. The way that the Rams use him, you know. So to get that in the second round, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You know, he's got to stay first round pick.
Absolutely. So let's try to get 2 drafts in, but we're going to do a big board, and let's enter that big board, everybody, in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, let's get back to chat real quick, because I was kind of ignoring it. I don't know why. Whenever I brought up that screen share from my Discord, everything like froze on my computer, so I couldn't access it. So we got coolers here, just popping in to say big half PPRTyler fan. The problem is Minnesota is live to draft a running back as early as round 2. The problem is they don't have a second round pick, sir, or a 4th round pick, if I remember right. Because we went through that yesterday. Coolers is hilarious. Kelce requires no excuse. Yeah, absolutely. Like, he really doesn't require any excuse. So we are in the draft, by the way, and we got the 106.
Awesome.
We got Alex at the 102. We have Gritty at the 102. Gritty drafted an absolute massively good team yesterday on my stream.
Was it elite QB too, or?
I mean, we could look at it later. I think it was Jaden Daniels, Jared Goff. He went triple running back into a bunch of receivers with those 2 mixed in. And then we got Fantasy Dog at the 11 with a new logo.
A shout out Fantasy Dog, longtime player, long time.
Absolutely. So what would you like to do here at 6? We got JSN fell.
Take what they give you. Go ahead, take JSN.
All right.
And then we can take what we want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just take what they give you through the first couple rounds, and then we can get unique.
Yeah. So we got love the old guy values. Kelce is still too cheap. I agree. Like, and that's why Aaron Jones got what, 4 million or something, 4.5 million.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like, it's not like he's a bad pick at all.
Well, it honestly, who was saying Minnesota might be live to draft a running back in the second? They might trade up for Jeremiah Love. I mean, they traded up for McCarthy last year, and now it's intermediate management kind of in limbo right now. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do? They might trade up to take Jeremiah Love because I mean they miss a guy like that.
I lied, by the way. They do have their second. They're missing their fourth. They have two-thirds though. So
Honestly, when I first watched Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price run, personally, I like Jadarian Price better as a running back.
wow,
Personally, because Jeremiah Love is more of a scat back, and Jadarian Price is more of the actual running back.
I cannot agree with that. I do love Jadarian Price. I just think that they're different players.
Yeah, completely. But I think honestly, as a Vikings fan, we need to get back to our roots. When we were our best, we had the best defense in the league. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go defense.
Are we gonna go Hampton or are you out on Hampton?
No, let's go Hampton. Take what they give us.
Yeah, this feels good. Like a little bit of a fall on both. This should be reasonably unique.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I've never seen Hampton fall past the 2-6 before.
Not usually in my rooms, at least. What's up, Fantasy Football Garage? For those of you who aren't subbed over there, go give them a shout as well. And thank you for the support, Game Tight. Yeah, go ahead and smash the like if you're just popping in. Players who can't get on the field in college typically aren't good in the pros. Like, who are we talking about? Jadarian Price, who like had a really good college career. Like,
if you ask Jeremiah Love who the best running back in college football is, it's Jadarian Price. That's coming out of Jeremiah's Love's own mouth. Just so you know. Just an FYI.
And like, are you fading the guy who likes anime? Like, that's a big deal right now. Like,
who's the guy that likes anime?
Yeah, so apparently they some reporter asked Jeremiah Love what he likes to do. He's like, I like to go home, play video games, and watch anime. He's like, I'm a simple guy. And people are like, Davis Maddock posted, it's like, oh, no wonder the Chiefs don't want him. It's like,
yeah. I mean, shit.
Out at every minute of the day. Like,
he's a kid. At the end of the day, he's still a kid.
He's 27 years old. I like to go home and play video games. And I'm not a huge anime fan, but it's not awful, right? Like, it's just kind of funny.
Ooh, I would have loved that Josh Jacobs fall.
Yeah, me too. So here, I think we could do whatever we want. You seem to like Kyron a lot. Do we want to pull Kyron up here, or do you want Josh?
I do like Kyron, but I think
3 seconds.
Yeah, let's go Kyron.
Okay. It's real, like these timers are super fast. So,
and that's just a safe pick, a safe third round pick. Because
that's why I threw it in the queue. Right.
What I really like to do, honestly, when I'm drafting Kyron, I don't mind taking Blake Corum too past pick 100 at all. I would love to have that monopoly on one of the best offensive in the league.
Well, especially now, like if we don't know, let's say Puka does get suspended. We don't know how long it'll be. Right?
Yeah.
Like
we can guess 3 games.
Yeah. Let's say that it's 3 to 4 games. Like at least during that period of time, they're probably going to be leaning on the running game even more.
Oh,
and
yeah.
If it's 3 games, that's like what, 16% of the Bestball season. So you're getting extra value there at both, like every other player, right?
Yeah. I just feel like I also feel like Hampton and Kyron are probably paired quite a bit, but they're not paired with JSN, I bet.
Exactly. Yeah.
I bet.
That's why I was perfectly fine pulling it up. And I think I know what you would love to do here. That was a hint, by the way.
Well, if you type it in the comments,
I mean,
I'll tell you if you're right.
I'll tell you. I don't care if Masaru wants to snipe, they can. But Loveland,
You know, that's exactly who I was gonna pick this round. You know it.
yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
it.
he's the best pick in this round.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear, but not everybody agrees.
Now, if we
And
went 3 running backs, definitely would have to go wide receiver here. I think.
where are
I
you at
really
on Bucky in the fourth?
Bucky in the 4th. I think he should be 4 or 5 turn. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't like Bucky this year.
I took him at 45 the other day or earlier today, and it's like I had to force it. I was
Yeah,
like,
it just doesn't feel great.
all
Granted,
right,
we get him. Yes.
yeah, if we lock
Let's
it
go.
in.
Thanks,
Locked
guys.
in Loveland.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So tell everybody what flavor of Ghost you got there. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm rocking the Welch's grape.
so I don't know if you've seen these ones yet or not. It's called the Strabango.
The Strawbango, yeah.
Yeah, strawberry, banana, mango, and that slaps. It's a good breakfast.
The brand new one is Welch's grape, crayon grape.
I have not seen that one.
I don't personally love it. It's not bad.
Hmm.
But it's, you know how sometimes a flavor is good, but you don't want a bunch of it?
Yeah.
That like it to me it kind of tastes like liquid nerds. And like I love nerds, but that little
just-
box is enough.
Yeah,
Right?
it's too much. It
Yeah.
almost gets too sweet at times.
Exactly.
It's probably a good sipper though.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I do with my energy drinks. I don't pound them like some people do. If I'm taking Kyron, I want to cuff him with Quorum, says Green Bean.
A good looks green bean. We are on the same wavelength. Same wavelength, brother.
Go AZ Cards. I can't take Love over the other 3 running backs next to drafted after him. I will have 0. Got it. He's got something better than Beer sitting next to him, but I don't know the rules.
Who wouldn't let me have it on stream? So
yeah, I don't know the rules. Like I was like, I don't know what the rules are. So
we'll just play it safe. I don't want to demonetize you.
I mean, I don't get money, so don't.
Sure you don't. Sure
I
you
mean,
don't. Who
you don't get access till 500 subs.
you don't be drafting that many teams without getting money, boy.
No, I'm just an addict.
Oh,
All right, well, we have McLaurin, Evans, and a Dunze here.
I think it's an easy McLaurin pick. But
agree.
I would hey, I could argue a Dunze maybe since we have Loveland.
I think we set ourselves up for multiple quarterbacks.
Yeah, it just worries me if Ayuk does go there, then that might cause McLaurin to slip a little more. I don't know.
I don't think
He could be. What round did we pick him in? The 6th or 5th?
In the middle. Pick 54. His ADP is 47.9. So we have a fall on him.
Yeah, I could see him falling to even more to pick 57. You know, if we do get that news that hey, Ayuk is signing.
I get that. Well, I fully get that. But this contest is basically 80% filled already.
Facts.
So
that's good thinking.
So like
not many opportunities to get that combo.
Right. We're in a time like I don't know if Washington would sign him within the next week or so. And I think this contest is gonna fill like 2 weeks before the draft.
Yeah. Well, I wonder, is that why people are just sick and tired of clicking Terry? Just blind? So that's why he's falling now?
Well,
I don't know.
I think people are getting tired of Jaden Daniels going on the other side of the board and them not getting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's why, like, if we would have taken Rome, we're probably good because we pushed Burden and Burden didn't come back to us, right? Yep. So Caleb should be a lock, and I think Caleb's price is kind of bad anyway. But I still take a bit of him. I mean, I love Carnell Tate, but where in the hell did Jaden Daniels go? Oh, he went here to Gritty. Got it. So I was wrong. It didn't. So we have RJ Harvey, Harrison, Alec Pierce, Jordan Tyson. We could just take Caleb Williams. I'm fine with that as well.
I'm fine going Caleb here to secure
Yeah.
that quarterback.
Yeah, that perfectly fine for me as well. So
Yeah.
the team right now, we have a 1-2-2-1. We have Caleb Williams, we have Omar, we have Kyron, we have JSN, we have Terry McLaurin. Like I think it's a really fun team. There's a pick I wouldn't hate at 78, but they have been falling a little bit to 90. Like they've been falling back here. Like, and it's Justin Herbert. Like he's been falling back.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mind stacking him with Hampton. Hampton does catch quite a bit of passes.
And he's easy
And
to backstack too, because you got Gadsden, you got
right.
QJ, you got Trey Harris if you're really into him, but
Another year, Terry outperforms ex San Francisco wide receiver. Not worried at all. On price, per Dwayne McFarland, price 20% of team designed rushing attempts per uh, in career. Some other similar players: Miles Sanders, Damian Harris, Brian Robinson. Not a pass catcher.
you know what he is though? He's a kick returner. He is a kick returner.
So let me go to this sheet again because so Jadarian Price, just because they weren't passing, like he had 700 yards each year, 20%. So he had 113 attempts versus 199, which that's like the same split that Corum has. It's not like Jeremiah Love isn't a transcendent talent though.
No, he's
Like
he's
that's the thing.
gifted. He's a gifted scat back, but I don't know. That's super hard to translate into the NFL because the defenses get way better. Everyone learns your tendencies. Oh, you like to hurdle? Okay, that's not going to last long. I mean, how many times did we
Yeah.
see Bijan almost break his neck his rookie year?
Right. All right. So here we could do multiple things. We could take Ramondre, and I could not screw that up this time. We could take DK Metcalf. We could take Michael Wilson. We could take Herbert, Ricky P, or Jacoby.
I think we need 3 running backs through
Let's do
7. So let's go Ramondre for DJ Quill.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Quill.
Shout out. God
I
bless
got
you.
it right this time. You're welcome. I was so distracted with the sound going on in my headset yesterday.
I know. I seen you. I just kept telling you, you're good now. You're good now. You're good now.
Yeah. I like I could hear it, and that's what bothered me.
Oh,
And people were still here, so I wasn't that worried about it. Like, because people said, "Yeah, you're good," but I could hear it, and I knew she could hear it, so it was bothering me.
hey, bring up Go AZ Cards comment.
All right. Usually not an elite quarterback person, but with this run of QBs going early this year, I might need to switch it up. That's what I've been trying to get 2 quarterbacks by around 9 or 10, and then if I'm given a good like a Cam Ward at ADP or after, I take it. If I'm given Geno Smith, which you're obviously doing on these teams you like, I take it.
Yep.
That's
then-
what I've been doing.
Where do you stand with Tua versus Penix this year? Are you drafting Tua over Penix?
On drafters, for sure. I do think that Tua may end up starting more games, but I kind of feel like we'll never see Tua finish the season again.
I think at the end of the day, that's Bijan's team,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
he's going to be the one you need, not the quarterbacks.
As well. So there was video. Patrick Mahomes actually practicing today. Like he is coming off the ACL. Like he wasn't like full speed, but he was out there like taking dropbacks and throwing the ball a little bit.
Yeah, that's good to see. You love to see it.
So he's probably going to move up, regardless of if he needs to or not. All right. So I'm going to suggest somebody here that I think you're going to be into. This guy.
I was so into him too.
Yeah. And you were talking up, was it
Kraft? But we already have Loveland.
Yeah.
So let's just go Jacoby. Go Jacoby. If BTJ is out of there, he's going to be a solid producer for that team, I think.
Even if not, Like it could be one of these situations where like Brian Thomas leads the team in touchdowns. I heard this the other day. Brian Thomas leads the team in touchdowns. This is what Matt Harmon said. Jacoby leads them in receptions or in yards, and Parker leads them in receptions. Like
I don't know.
nobody, like it's just like this cluster of
You
like
want me to be real honest with you,
9-point
who?
weeks. What's that?
I'm going to be real honest with you here. I think Parker Washington is wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville this year. I think I had a stream with the Toxic Twunks over on the Toxic Tower,
Yeah.
and we were talking just how special Parker Washington played last year and how under the radar he's going. I think he's a guy you need to be targeting as your wide receiver 4, yeah, you could even use him as your wide receiver 3, but wide receiver 4, that would be just an insane amount of firepower at wide receiver.
I think I just want to mix all of them in because they're all like one of them is going to be a good pick.
But who proved it last year to you? Who proved to you that he was going to be a good pick this year?
Travis Hunter. Travis.
Oh,
who's now a corner? Who's now
all right,
now a corner?
BBG. Settle down now, BBG. Oh boy. You're gonna get me
I wanted to
riled
see
up.
your reaction.
You're gonna get me riled up.
All right, so we are almost on the clock again. We could go. Oh, we could just take Naked Bow here. Like I'm fine with whatever you want to do. We got one.
How do you
guy
feel
we can
about
find.
QJ? Do you not like QJ?
Not really, but we can take him.
Well, if Keenan's out of there,
Yeah, and we got that. We'll take that. I don't hate like I didn't like him when he was going in the round earlier. I
Yeah.
do prefer Wandale and Pittman to him, but I have him like right after them. So it's one of those I'm fine mixing it in here.
is this QJ's 3rd year this year, or is this his 4th?
He's
So
had 2
last
solid
year
seasons. He's had 2 good seasons.
Well, the start of last year, he was on an insane run, just 30-point game after
Yeah.
30-point game, and
Yeah,
then they kind of fell apart.
Yeah, because 2024 he had 708, and then last year he had 708.
Damn.
So 147 and 145 points over the last 2 years.
I mean, you gotta think he's just only getting better. You know what I mean? He can't be any worse than rookie year. You know?
Yeah, if Keenan isn't there, he's a fine pick. But they're definitely being linked. They've been linked to trying to trade for AJ Brown and all these other receivers as well.
Really?
So that's why he's falling, because that also means they're pretty live to take one of these round 1 wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense if they did take a round 1 receiver, but they just took Trey Harris. I mean, do they even need another wide receiver? Who knows?
I mean, they took KLS in the 5th.
Didn't they drop Brendan Rice, or is he still on the team?
I mean, they needed to drop Brendan Rice, but yeah,
generational.
So back to Parker Washington. I'm not sold either way on Parker Washington or BTJ. I think that if anybody, like if Parker Washington's wide receiver 1 there, I don't think that he is like a 3rd round pick next year. But if BTJ is, I think he could be a transcendent pick, is kind of how I view it. Like I think that if one of them is going to be an absolute league winner, it would be BTJ if that's what happens. And if Parker is going to be a really good guy, but maybe not the guy you had to have, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Laporta has fallen to 115.
I love that. Take what they give you.
Yeah, just take this, call it good. We're gonna hope to get a quarterback at some point.
We'll get one more. Don't worry. I'm not against taking Shook unstacked just because of the rushing upside. And you can always backstack with Jawan or something, you know.
Yeah, Rodgers would be awesome for Pittman. Like absolutely. Yeah, Lawrence has a deadly every ball because he throws people straight into coverage.
Yeah.
Like and like BTJ got tired of it last year and he checked out at about preseason. But he hurt his wrist early on, and then he never was really right. It never really came up, but like you seen him shaking his hand all the time. I seen the play he got hurt in preseason. After that, he started alligator arming things. So like I do wonder that maybe it's different, but like I don't think I think that it's more of a mental thing, and I could see
Yeah.
that it be the way that you think as well.
I don't know. It just seemed like last year they ended up using Parker Washington. They were
Right.
scheming him open, you know,
So
and he was making every attempt worthwhile. So I just
right.
love Parker Washington. But what do you want here? What
I want Darnold with
you
JSN.
you don't want Gatson?
I mean, as a third tight end with Loveland and Laporta.
Yeah, true.
I I
If I
think I
knew
want
Gatson was falling, I'd be like, hell yeah,
yeah. Which one do you want?
Darnold. Give us Darnold.
Okay. Take the security. It is a
Yep.
gritty room.
You
Uh
need at least two good ones, and
yeah.
that these quarterbacks have been flying off the board.
Yeah, we most likely get one back because everybody has two except for Masaru here. And Darnold has been falling. Like I've seen him at 140 quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to chance it. Like if it was our third quarterback, I'd have pushed it. But as a second, yeah, and I'm with you. If Gadsden was falling, I would have pushed Laporta. But I kind of like Laporta well ahead of Gadsden anyway. So I personally like this combination more.
As far as like ceiling goes, I believe Gatson has a higher ceiling than Laporta, just because we don't know what to expect from Detroit this year, where we know what we're getting from the Chargers.
Yeah. So here's a question from Go AZ Card. What quarterback uh what round do you want your second quarterback by? For me, I want my second one by round 10 for sure.
Yep. Yep, I was saying that too. Either around 10 to 12, depending on how you played the early game.
Yeah.
But at 10 to 12 seems like the
I
perfect spot.
I'm doing 2 by 8 a lot.
So then do you quit at 2, or do you just take the falling
I
ADP for your third?
I'm fully good quitting at 2, but if there's a falling ADP, I take it. It's
Yeah.
kind of what I do. Um I do think that like we don't have an example of a season where all the quarterbacks are pushed up as high as they are right now. So it could change the math on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so there's a player here I think that you would be okay with. You gave a number earlier, but it's one pick before that number.
I mean, if he's there, yeah, do it. Do it for the
Yeah,
meme. Pick my boy.
there we go. We got Aaron. I think this is well, his ADP's moved up a lot too.
Yeah.
Uh, I think that he's one of the better picks on the board as well. I actually don't have as much as I should. Um, like I took him like I had like 0 of him, and then he fell from like 135 to 160,
Mm-hmm.
and I took him in like it was like 15 of 22 drafts or something.
So you got good value on him at least.
Yeah, then I got a bunch of value, and now I'm
Yeah.
still taking him.
See, that's where I'm at with Chris Rodriguez, where I just drafted so much of him, like before he steamed up boards. And now for me to pick him in the 130s, it's pretty rich.
With all the wide receivers being signed in OG, I guess I don't understand that comment. Yeah,
OG.
I was that way. Like I had a bunch of Mike Washington, and like he reminds me exactly of Tootin. Because last year I was like, I don't think he's worth a really high pick, but he's going to grade well and all this stuff. And I want some shares of him, but I don't want to pay a lot for him. So I took a punch early. I'm having a hard time chasing him up. Like I'm
Yeah.
having a really hard time chasing him up.
I think if you're gonna click him now, it's got to
All
be
right.
in the 140s.
So you know what I want. We can do whatever though. We have Denzel Boston. We have
Yeah.
Tyrone Tracy. We have Jonathan Brooks. We have Keaton. We have Debo Hunter for 4 seconds.
Let's go Omar.
All right, so let's go over the team real quick. We have a 2-4, should be 5. It is 5. 5-2. We got Caleb Williams, Sam Darnold, running backs, Omarion Hampton, Kyron Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, Aaron Jones, wide receivers, JSN, Terry McLaurin, Jacoby Myers, Quentin Johnston, Omar Cooper, tight ends, Colson Loveland, and Sam Laporta. We're going to stop at 2 most likely here.
That's what I was about to say. I think we're good at 2 tight ends, and I think we could suffice with just one more running back, and then one more QB, and then the rest wide receivers.
We could do that. I could even see just going 9 receivers and still having 6 running backs. It just depends on what falls to us and how we build out the rest. Like if our next 3 are receivers, I think we could go to 9, right? But it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance at another quarterback.
Well, we'll see here. We could see another Geno fall. Geno falls past ADP.
Yeah, so basically, whoever's over here has to take him because we're probably locked into him at 174.
Yep.
EmoReverseCowgirl is diabolical, says Bestball Q. It's pretty great. Like I always like reading all the new names you pop in there. So do you go in and change your name each time, or do you have multiple accounts, or do you do both?
No, I gotta change my name each time. I do have multiple accounts, so thanks for giving me that idea though. Just running 5 different accounts with 5 different names on it. That would be sick.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing.
No, I was changing my name on my account because this is the only one with YouTube Premium or whatever. And then I would have to just wait a week to change my name again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. YouTube Premium's so worth it if you watch YouTube a lot.
Yeah, the ad-free is really nice.
All right, so we are about on the clock here. We got Jerry Jeudy, Tyreek Hill, Adonai Mitchell. Do we take Adonai Mitchell and try to set it up?
I've not clicked 80 Mitchell once yet, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's see if the room helps us. Do you like Calvin Ridley?
No, I think he's done. I think he's done.
I'm having a hard time with him as well.
I like Shamir DK 10 times more than I like Calvin Ridley.
Got it. So
I think he had the most all-purpose scrimmage yards for a rookie in Titans history, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he also returned he had the most all-purpose yards of any player in the league, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely he's going under the radar for sure.
But the Titans also gave up an insane amount of points, and he just got them all on return yards.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
It's not a bad. I'm not dogging the guy, right? That is impressive. It's not fantasy relevant.
Yeah. The real question is, do you like DK more or do you like
Io Manor?
Io Manor.
I am a DK fan. But I like both of them. I think they're both good. They're definitely going to add somebody in the draft at some point.
Yeah.
So last year, I guess he's gone. You kind of like Samson last year, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. I loved Samson last year.
Let's see. It was Gritty. Oh, we get the Geno back.
Do it.
Hell
yeah. Do it.
So we did the little backstacky thing. So one of your big stands last year, I distinctly remember this because I remember being like, I wouldn't do this. It ended up not being a bad pick, but it wasn't like a league winning pick either. It was one of those picks that it was definitely worth the 20th round pick, but it definitely didn't do a whole lot.
Did not win me a dime.
And that is Jaleel McLaughlin. You were really into Jaleel McLaughlin. Are you gonna go back because he did resign?
Hell no. Hell no. I'm not touching that guy with a 10-foot pole. He stinks.
You were so in on Jaleel last year.
I truly was, and I was hearing so much good speak from Sean Payton about, oh yeah, he's working real hard, but I
Yeah.
think that was a bad thing that he had to work real hard for the little amount of carries he got.
Well, I mean, it's Sean Payton.
Yeah,
It's hard to believe anything he says, but
yeah,
I mean, I definitely had. I mean, I was fully in on Damian Martinez, and that went
yeah.
even worse. So, like, at least your guys scored points.
It's
Like,
true. Yeah, no,
you know,
that's one way to
uh,
look at it.
yeah. I mean, your guy was on the field. Like
We did
they,
see him. Yes, we
yeah,
did see him on the field. I saw his name a couple times.
yeah. He actually even scored a touchdown a couple games.
Yeah.
Uh,
But no,
but
I'm
yeah,
never clicking him again. I think he's done now.
okay,
Unless
okay,
unless he goes somewhere else that it's like, oh, he's going to Washington or something crazy,
yeah.
then maybe.
All right.
But
What position do we want to look at here? Do we want to tack on a fifth running back? There is a name here I think is pretty fun. Um, I mean, Mooney, I think, is a fantastic pick. I think Malik Washington's a fun pick. Christian Kirk is a great pick as well. Uh,
yeah, it's hard to say anything about Christian Kirk. I mean, he's old, isn't he?
he is, yeah.
And he's a slot, which who knows what kind
All
of
right,
sets the Niners will run. I'm pretty sure the league's moving to a heavier set. So
we got 10 seconds. We could go B Rob, we can go Tajay, we can go
I'd
Malik.
I'd rather go Shamir DK, honestly.
We didn't get to him.
Oh well.
We'll take him.
Hey, who knows what Miami's gonna do? But
Oh,
all I know is their quarterback is in trouble.
He literally went the
Oh,
pick before us. That's why I couldn't find him.
Who sniped it? Gritty or
No, Masaru.
son of a
The same guy.
Nassau? You damn! Oh my Masau.
Masaru. It's an
Who the hell
R.
is that guy?
An absolute troll.
Hey, speak up, Masau. If you're in here, show yourself.
That's right. Even if both your tight ends had the same bye week, I'd stop at 2. Absolutely. Like that. Like we got the big fall. We took the elite on top of it. Like there's no reason to add another one, unless Mason Taylor fell to like 211.
Yeah.
Like I would be fine stacking it then. But all right. Are there any names you really like down here? At
my three favorite rookie wide receivers: Omar Cooper, which we already got, Jeremy Bernard, who's still on the board, and Chris Brazil. Those are my top 3 rookies that I've been targeting.
All right. Do you think we need a rookie here? I think we kind of do. I think Bernard fits this very well.
Yeah. I'm wheels up for Bernard.
I'm capping myself at between 20 and 25% on Bernard. I'm sitting at 24% right now.
Only, huh?
Yeah, I'm capping myself there. Because otherwise I would just click him every single draft at the end.
Yeah, that's the struggle I'm having right now. Is I think I have 34% of them, and I just can't stop clicking them because it's too easy.
Well, I like Bryce Lance and I like Skylar Bell a lot.
You like Bryce Lance, huh?
Oh, I love Bryce Lance. Like
you know where he's from, right?
Yeah, NDSU.
You know who else was from NDSU in the NFL?
Christian Watson.
Yeah. And his brother. And his brother.
Lance. Yeah, and Trey Lance. Yeah.
So I think he might just be getting drafted because of his name, honestly.
Did you not see his combine?
No. I didn't.
He had a 4.3, 4.40. Like
it's nothing special.
Yeah, but like he's really good at ball tracking. He had a ton of yards in college. Like he looks like the fact that he actually tracks the ball well is the thing. And like Xavier Worthy doesn't track the ball deep well. He's fast, but he doesn't track the ball well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaving the light on for him. It's a 20th round pick as well. Like
yeah, I mean he's got upside. He's got upside. I see the case, but you got to also realize
we got 15 seconds here.
Oh shit.
We could just double stack here, go Brazzles for you.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Go ahead, do that. Wait, is Mason Taylor there? Oh shit. I didn't even look.
It's all good. I didn't look either. I don't really care. We don't really need him. He's not.
True. All right.
Like
Good
we on it's all probably honestly better for us to not do it. Like even if he
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah. We've
Uh,
already got the two that we need.
and I think here we could just double tap running back instead of stopping at 4, like because Hampton, Kyron,
Yeah,
Ramondre
we definitely
Jones is
want
good.
one more. We definitely want one more at least.
Yeah, I've been hitting DeMarcado a bunch.
Okay. Hit him. I haven't hit him once yet, so hit him for me.
And then like Ollie Gordon's a fun click down here as well. And then I don't mind a lot of guys down here like Jerome Ford, Seth McGowan. I don't despise. Like I've taken him a couple times.
Have you clicked Garendo yet?
No,
Why not?
because so here's the main reason. Let me go back. I gotta find the right sheet, the right rookie sheet. The Niners have 4 fourth-round picks.
So they could trade up.
Huh?
They could
I
trade some.
I think they're very alive to trade up to take Mike Washington because he's like the most 49ers guy ever.
Yeah.
Like, do I want that to happen? Absolutely, because it's comedy.
Yeah.
It's just pure comedy. If that
No, I
happens.
clicked them once. I mean, guilty as charged. I clicked Garendo once.
I'm not saying he's a bad click. I think that he's a fine click.
Yeah, I mean he's a handcuff to the best back in the league.
Right. Yeah. So San Francisco, 27, 58, and then 4 fourths.
Yeah, they could easily trade some of them.
Yeah, to go up to get a guy like.
Did they get compensatory picks or anything like that too? Is that what that's from, or like how do they have 4 fourths?
Let me go back to that page real quick. So 139 would be a compensatory pick, it looks like. Or it's the beginning of round 5. I didn't double check. I just kind of guessed. That could be the Raiders first round, like the Raiders pick there. But 134 is a compensatory. I bet that's a early. I bet those are. I bet 133 is compensatory. Those are early round 5s actually.
Oh,
I just kind of looked that up. NFL draft picks. So 49ers draft picks 2026. All right, so we're about back on the clock.
yep.
We need another running back. I'm okay taking a shot on him.
I mean, we don't need one. We want one.
We
right?
don't.
We want
Yeah.
one.
I think Ollie's a really good pick here.
You're not a Halani boy, are you?
I love Holani.
What about Kareem Hunt?
I haven't done it yet.
Hit up Hunt. Let's hit him up one time.
All right, let's do it. Let's do Kareem Hunt.
He's a KC boy. Come on, you gotta have a little love for that woman beater.
Okay, so it is compensatory. Number 133, 138, and 139 are all compensatory selections. So
Yep. Figures. All right. They'll probably end up trading those up then. They're probably gonna trade up.
all right. Yeah, so
guess.
let's go through this team. And for anybody who's in the draft, I will review this afterwards. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna go. Then we're gonna jump into the lobby. Aaron has a hard out in an hour, so want to make sure to get through that. So we'll review our team. Then we'll do another draft. Then I'll review the teams from both drafts. We got a 3-6-9-2 here. We have Caleb Williams, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. Running backs, Omarion Hampton, Kyron Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Emari DeMarcado, Kareem Hunt. Wide receivers, JSN, Terry McLaurin, Jacoby Myers, Quentin Johnston. That's actually his ADP now. I did not know that. Omar Cooper, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Washington, Jeremy Bernard, and Chris Brazel. Loveland and Laporta. What do you think?
Solid. Tight end room, solid. QBs, solid. Wide
Yep.
receivers, deep. Running backs, solid top 2.
And
And then you got Ramondre, who's goal line possibly, and
we got the Hampton Kyron unique pairing, like
with JSN.
with JSN, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's fun. That's really fun. And then we got the fall on Terry McLaurin too, which felt really nice.
Micro has 0 Christian Kirk.
That is true. That is very
Oh
true.
wow. Seeing he just visited with the Seahawks today, Kareem Hunt. That would be
That's a
that would be
W in my book.
fantastic.
That would be a W. That would be a W.
That would be so troll for Kareem Hunt to be the best last round pick again.
Yeah, honestly. Who said it first? Who said it first? Was it? I think it was Candyman. I think it was Candyman that was touting his horn on Kareem Hunt right away.
Yeah. Candyman, like, love the guy, but he's just one for wanting all the stats from last year with no vision of what happened.
I love him though. God bless him.
No, it's great. But anyway, we're going to jump in the next big board, by the way, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
Hey, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, that would be fantastic. And also, if you're new to the channel, if you could hit up a sub, that would be fantastic. We got 43 people watching on X right now.
Hey,
If you guys would jump over here, give me a sub if you're not subbed already over on the YouTube side. It is just Who Hames on YouTube. That would be fantastic. We're going to run a 12-hour live stream if we hit 500 subs. I think we were 24 away before the stream. But if we hit it before the draft, we will do a 12-hour live stream. So
let's get them there, guys. Come on. Tell your friends about it.
Yeah, make your mom sub.
Yeah, make your mom sub.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Like, force your family, like, just steal everybody's phone at Easter. Just sub. They'll thank you later.
And then turn on the bell. Turn on the notifications too, so you know when he's live. Because he's doing this damn near every day.
Yeah, I try. I have a lot of free time, so I am able to do it. I know other people are a little more busy than I am, but I do try to do a lot of stuff. We got the 105 this time. Go ahead.
Are we taking JSN again, or are we gonna flip the board?
I took Justin Jefferson at 4 earlier today.
Did you get Malik to fall to you too, or did you go RB second round?
It was on Drafters. I can bring it up in a minute. I mean, I'm fully in for bringing up JJ if you want to do the old Minnesota thing.
I don't. I really don't. No. I would be more keen into bringing up like JT or James Cook or Genty.
We could do whatever.
I did a Genty Bowers team at the 12 hole, and that didn't feel good because my wide receivers seemed kind of thin over there, but I wonder how it would work on this side.
Let's do that. Let's take Ashton Genty.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yo. Getting Genty with it. Getting Genty with it.
Yeah, I don't specifically take him to play that clip, but I do like that clip.
I like any clip you got, who, because that means I get to take a drink break.
Yeah, I seen you reach to the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's ready.
Oh shoot! I lost the cap, huh? Now we got to finish it. Shoot.
We got a plan here at the 12. Let me be professional and actually bring up the board here. Nobody else is wild enough to do something weird there.
No. I think I've seen it 2 other times done in a draft, bringing up Genty this high.
I've done it twice.
Damn.
So
Damn. Who?
Yeah, I'm getting the 105 consistently. So I've got a lot of things I'm pulling up the board because I don't want to be like mega overweight JSN. I still have like 10% JSN.
That's still pretty good. Yeah.
So like I just want to even out the exposures.
That's what we should have done then. We should have looked at your James Cook exposure and your
It's fucking
Genty
slow.
exposure.
Oh no, I specifically want more Genty than Cook.
Oh.
But like, and I have like 6.5% James Cook, and I have 12.5% Genty, and that's right where I want to be.
I do like bringing up Cook to this side of the board just to secure that Josh Allen stack in the third.
No, nobody is doing it. By the
No.
way, this is the team. Jefferson at 4, Jeremiah Love, but I wanted to do it to get Olave or Nico back.
And
This
you
is the
did.
team I was like, but Bucky doesn't feel good on this side of the board. I don't like doing it, but
That's close enough.
it is fine. And then McLaurin, I got Jaden back, and I double tapped wide.
Yeah. And then you waited too for your third RB, which is perfect when you spend that much capital right away.
Right. All right. So we could get London here. That would be, and then like hopefully get something back around. But the uniqueness would be, guess we timed out.
Oh, we got
guess.
London.
I didn't.
It went
I don't
from
know.
what just happened there?
I think I was clicking to remove it, and his thing popped up, and I might have clicked
Draft or whatever.
draft. Maybe.
Who are you gonna say? Who was the second one? Bowers or?
I was just gonna say like we could do like McBride, Genty on this side of the board with like if we got an Olave or Pickens or something to fall back would be really unique.
Yeah, it's just the 5 holes. I don't know. Asking for Nico or an Olave to fall back to the 5 hole is pretty rich. It definitely doesn't happen often.
Good idea, and guest Tyler. The wife is sparking up her laptop to sub. Oh
Yeah,
I was trolling,
girl.
but like, it's all good. I do appreciate the help. I have a lot of Cook. I don't have a complete fade. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last year and go 4 to 5% CMC and be happy with it.
Yep, that sounds about right.
So this is gonna be like if he goes, it doesn't feel great. Like if these two go, because then we're just kind of taking something that already exists, right?
Yeah.
So like doing this does kind of suck if that happens. But I mean, London. So what do we want to do here? I
do think we I think we need a double tap RB here. I think we need to go either Travis Etienne or Breece Hall.
Which one?
Breece Hall.
Well, the time.
Oh.
It's like the timer is whatever. But
hey, sometimes you need that auto. Maybe Etienne's the guy you need.
Well, so
you got a clip for him or anything, or
I don't have any clips other than that one right now. I mean, I do have some clips, but they're the things that got demonetized. I mean, I could just drag you off the screen real quick if you want to drink.
No, I'm not.
I could see you in the corner, so like it's just not on the screen for everybody else to see.
Oh, we're chilling. We'll wait till the next clip,
which is non-existent, like I said. Because I do need to make a couple more. I have one that's pretty epic that I have halfway made. Well, it started as a clip for Jalen Waddle. A couple people have seen it, and it turned into something completely different, but it's definitely still going to be a Jalen Waddle clip. I just have to make it again. And instead of making an entire 2.5-minute video, make it a 8-second clip.
Gotta short it down a little bit.
I had an idea as I was doing the small clip, and then I was like, I got sidetracked and I got carried away.
Yeah, most people don't want to watch your 2-minute videos. They want that 8-second. Just get them stimulated for 8 seconds, and they're good.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it's fine to go ahead and drink because I mean people smoke on stream all the time. It's how would it be any different? All right, so we have these two. We could get Flowers here. Try to
Or do we go Loveland?
talk me into it.
I mean,
Do you want to?
no, go Zay. Go Zay. We need wide receiver. We need wide receiver.
Well, you were also talking up how you really like the Lamar Price. I also
Yeah.
like the Lamar Price.
Yeah.
So
If he
and
falls, we'll take him here.
he almost always falls anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
You
getting
say
this.
that now. Who and watch now? The one hole's gonna pick Lamar.
Well, I mean, every single time I take Zay, he doesn't fall. Like Jerry was talking about this earlier on his stream. On drafters, Lamar's becoming a staple at 60-61
Damn.
right now.
That feels good.
But it is a different game because it's a season long thing, and it takes a lot for a quarterback to pay that price off.
Hey, what's the one hole ripping right now? What's his team looking like?
Gibbs, Chase Brown, Nico Collins, Devontae Adams, Trayvon.
Yeah, Adams scares me as your wide receiver too. I don't know. He could be primed to just blow a hammy again.
Yeah, Lamar went.
Yep, just like we predicted.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean,
so now we get.
I'm pretty tape pilled. I'm also
Get
pretty
a-
Dunze pilled.
Honestly, get a Dunze for me, brother.
We're still one away, and DJ Moore's also here. So a Dunze?
Yeah, get a Dunze for me.
By the way, DJ Moore on drafters goes at like 38, 39.
Really?
And I actually think that's more the correct price, personally.
Really?
I think DJ Moore is going back to an OC that knows him. He's going to an elite quarterback, a quarterback who doesn't prefer, but he likes it. He says it's his job to adjust to the wide receiver if they're running the route at 12 yards instead of 7 yards.
So what you're saying is we need to be fading Josh Allen with DJ Moore as his wide receiver one. Because
it's the same.
You got to remember, this guy always had an issue of not showing up. I mean, he would only produce half times out of the year. You know, he had an issue of not showing up, and he would quit on routes. He would quit on plays. Like, some people don't change, you know.
The thing is that that has only been a thing in Chicago. That was never a thing in Carolina.
I don't know. Why did they trade him?
Why did they trade him? Because he
quit on him.
I would listen. Like, I'm not an expert at it, but I would listen to what Steve Smith Sr., which Steve Smith, did play with him, so maybe he's biased. But I would listen to Steve Smith Sr. stuff on DJ Moore and see what you think after that.
Yeah, I just don't like a guy who gives up mid-play. That's it. That's plain and simple.
Are we talking about the playoff play?
Just honestly, you could probably go to any week last year and look at, him quitting on at least one play. I just don't like drafting guys that are, don't have that heart. I just don't feel like DJ has that heart. He doesn't have that. He's got to want it.
All right, so we are about on the clock here. Tyler Warren's on the board. We have Marv. We have Caleb still. We did push Luther, so if we want Caleb, we'd have to take him here. And Loveland's on the other side of us. Or we could take Tyler Warren, Parker Washington, if you want to go down that route. Do you want to do that?
Let's go Parker Washington, please.
Yeah.
I've seen him. I've seen him falling, but I'm telling you now, this guy is who you need out of this offense. This is the guy who's going to be your floor play, and as your wide receiver 4, you cannot go wrong with a guy whose floor is going to be higher than your 8th round ceilings.
So I know. So Trevor Lawrence has been falling too, but so is Jacoby. It's very possible to get Jacoby here back at 92 as well.
Yep.
So if we end up taking Trevor Lawrence, we could just hopefully snag
Jacoby next round
at 92.
Yeah, I really like that. If only ETN was still on the Jags, this would be a dream team.
If ETN was on the Jags, I wouldn't have allowed you to take him at 29.
Yeah, no, we learned our lesson.
He paid off last year, but it's a new ADP.
Yeah.
So are we in on that, or do we want to change it for Chuba? Or
I haven't drafted any Chuba this year, so I wouldn't mind drafting Chuba here.
it's up to you. What do we want to do? 5 seconds.
Let's go T-Law. Go T-Law. Secure your first quarterback.
Yeah,
Because those are the most important positions.
I do agree, and we're kind of running out of stacks as well.
Yeah.
Because he's gone. We don't know what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Shuck only comes back 50% of the time, but we do control the fate of the Olave drafter. Good luck, Olave drafter. That's all I'm going to say.
Do you think Mendoza will start more than 6 games this year?
Yes.
I do.
Let me change that. It depends on when their bye week is.
Okay.
I think that if their bye week is week 7, he's going to start week 8. I think if their bye week is week 10, he's going to start week 11. That's
fair. No, that's a fair assumption to have. That, I mean, if they're having a good season up to that point, I mean, let's just be real. Who do you think the Raiders will sign as like their vet to kind of train Mendoza? Do you think it'll be Kirk?
I don't know that Kirk would sign up for that, but I don't know that he's going to have a lot of options.
Yeah. I in my gut
Jacoby
feel like
did go, by the way.
Oh shoot. That's all right. We might no, never mind. I was gonna say we might get a Pearsall fall, but that Bitcoin actually ate at 89. Ricky Pearsall, God bless you, brother. That is a great pick. If there's one thing I know, Mike Evans on the field makes everyone around him better.
Absolutely. Okay, we're on the clock here. I kind of like Algier. I don't mind Tucker Kraft again.
I like Tucker Kraft here. I think what he proved to us when he was playing last year is that he's wide receiver 1. No joke.
I agree.
I mean, yards after catch, it's undeniable.
I think that in my opinion, it is Bowers, Claire 1, McBride, and Loveland. I think Loveland should be closer, and I think that Kraft should be close to them.
Yep, I think so too. I think Kraft.
Warren should be like
I think Kraft falling right now is kind of a disgrace, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So do we have Kyron on this team, or no? We have Genty and ETN.
Yeah.
I mean, if Corum falls, we could tap him. Tony Pollard also isn't bad.
I'm fine.
Darian Price is the wild card, where it's like
I'm even in on Dobbins here.
I'm not in on Dobbins this year.
So let's go Corum. I think Corum fits this. And
yeah, I'm fine with Corum.
And let's push and see if we can get we have our quarterback is the 5th. If it doesn't happen, we could always take Malik. Yeah. And if somebody else falls, they all have back stacks, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world here. This isn't the kind of team I generally build, but I would have I actually think you could argue Tyler Shuck should go at 101 here, with the way quarterbacks go. But I have 10% of them. I started the offseason when he was going in the 130s. I had 26% Tyler Shuck.
That's smart, huh?
Yeah, I just felt like he was a really good pick.
All right, chat.
Right, Mike
Evans. If you got it, use it.
If you got it,
use it.
I hear you there, says FK Coolers. So FK Coolers, by the way.
FK.
Is this one of yours as well, I assume?
No.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not me. I swear to God.
Absolutely not. More Also never misses games. Yeah, I'm pretty in on the
He does though. He misses the ones he shows up to sometimes. Like literally, he stops playing. He has no heart.
I I can't condone this. Like you're welcome to your opinion.
He has no heart, and it's been that way his entire career. I hate to break it to you.
We're about to get the epic snipe and get
No.
gifted Jadarian Price.
Honestly, that would be hype.
Yeah,
Oh, I kind of wanted it though too.
I was actually happy either way.
Yeah.
But I was pretty happy either way. We got Lawrence, we have Chuck, we have Ashton Genty, we have Travis Etienne stacked up. We have Blake Corum, we have London, Flowers, Adunze, Parker Washington, Tucker Craft.
Fuck, this is a good team. This is a
Yeah,
solid, balanced team. This is a
and
balanced team.
and I do think that so at this point, there probably are some Genty London with ETN teams out there from the beginning, but they're gonna have more landmines. And we need to add a player uh like a Christian Kirk that wasn't going to be on those teams here at some point. I think Matthew Golden would fit this so good. Or Concepcion or
I was
Juwan
thinking Concepcion, honestly. I don't like. I think the Packers are live to sign a wide receiver one, so go Concepcion.
Sounds good.
I honestly
I
believe. Who's to say Jawan Jennings doesn't go to the Packers or
I
AJ or who's to say that they don't sign someone after getting rid of Doubs?
I I'm very curious where he ends up going. For
Jennings?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great blocking wide receiver, and they are they love to run the ball.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yo, DJM Slander is live coming at you. TTG gang. Let's go. Stand up. Toxic Tower gang. TTG in the house.
Yeah, they I actually missed last week's members only stream. I need to go back and watch it.
No, you really
But-
just need to tune into this week's. All I'm saying is it might be over. It might be Jover. Joe
What?
Schmo might have ruined it for us.
Who's Joe Schmo?
I don't know. Some dude that pissed Emo off a couple streams ago.
Yeah.
And now Emo's really sad over something, which I'm not quite sure what, because he won't use his words. He's just
yeah.
he's just ghosting the toxic tower and saying he's gonna quit, But hey, that might leave room for you to fit in there though, who honestly I know a guy could put an application in for you.
I don't know that toxic is my brand.
Oh.
Troll is my brand.
Yeah, we could that works. That works.
I could troll pretty well.
Yeah, that's a subcategory of toxicity.
I mean it is I could aid the others into it.
Well, here's the deal. If you can't troll, you can't be in the toxic tower. So the fact that you can
at least
speaks the world of you,
All right, so here we could go with Kelsey, who's mispriced. We could go with Aaron Jones, who is mispriced. We could go with
140
is mispriced.
It's 140. I mean, this is where I click them every time.
Let's do it. I think that this team could use another RB too. So
yep, I think now is the time. Jonah Coleman is live to go to the Vikings because his old coach is the running back coach for the Vikings. So, he could be live to go there, but I don't think he's going to take away from Aaron Jones whatsoever. Different skill sets. Aaron Jones gets way more receptions. I think he's a safe pick at where he goes.
A toxic troller.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Dobbs and bringing in a worse Dobbs is wild.
F Jennings.
It is, but it absolutely sounds like something an NFL franchise would do.
So FK is F Jennings and I'm F DJ Moore. We'll see which one plays out better this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
I honestly have not clicked DJ Moore once where he's going.
Really, I
probably have 1% of DJ Moore, and I probably got him, at original price.
So Do we want the fall on Kelsey or do we want the
Yes.
stack? I think we want the stack, right?
Scroll up on the players.
Oh, we're at the top.
Oh. I think we
fine.
get the stack. I think we get the
Yeah.
stack.
I'm fine either way, but yeah. I think we lean the stack because we don't have the guy, right?
Yeah. If we had Mahomes, I would say without a doubt go Kelsey, but
I was debating on recommending Mahomes over one of those two to get the Kelsey
yeah.
stack.
That's just
And
it's a lot of capital for a position you can only start one at. Going back to back like that before round 10.
I think I agree and disagree. Like it is a lot of capital, but I do think that locks you into only having two.
I
And
mean,
that
yeah,
gains you
but
capital if you were planning on going three.
it's definitely a risk reward situation where it's like, okay, if you say you punted, went 0 RB or something,
Yeah,
and you needed more RBs, I could easily see you stopping at 2 quarterbacks, 2 elite QBs like that before the 10th. But
yeah.
at the end of the day, I think we're going to be shooting for a balanced roster here. So I think if you're
I think
going 2 quarterbacks, you can't be doing it like that.
we have a really balanced team right now. We got a 2-4-5-2. We got
Yeah.
Lawrence, Shuck, both some running upside. We have Genty, ETN, Blake Corum, Aaron Jones, like two bell cows, two second backs who actually get a lot of touch.
Yeah.
And then we got Drake London, Say Flowers, Adunze, Parker, Concepcion, Kraft, and Juwan. Like, I really like this team.
We could honestly stop at 2 tight ends. I'm not opposed to it.
I think this is a classic 3-6-8-3, though.
You think?
I think
I think we need more running backs.
I
think this is a 3-7-8-2.
3-7-8-2. So on the RBs here, there's a couple of them I don't mind. I don't mind Emmett. I don't mind Pacheco.
I don't mind James Conner.
Let's do it. I actually
honestly the James Conner hate right now is at an all-time high.
I don't recommend you see my rank.
What is your rank?
Him 148 on him. He goes 157. So
no, I think we take I think we take James Conner there. He hasn't lost the job yet. Granted, they signed Algier, but
yeah,
he's been there through thick and thin. So he's gonna provide for your boy. He will. He's gonna provide.
And they're most likely gonna draft some offensive line this year because they're gonna try to set up for a quarterback for next year. All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love Emmett Johnson. If you don't, that's fine. Dylan Sampson is here. I don't ever get to him.
What are the wide receivers looking like? Because we're 2-5-5-2 now.
We could take your boy DK here too.
Ooh, Nailers there. Is Mendoza still on the board?
No. So this is what we got in the queue.
Let's go. Did we take DK last time? No. Let's take DK now.
Yeah.
Take him now. Take your bet. Make a bet on him.
I was looking for him, and he went the pick before us by Marusu or whatever.
That's crazy, actually. Someone picked Calvin Ridley before Shamir DK. Who is that guy?
That's common now.
Who are they? They are some.
They're taking dollars away from themselves. They're
paying the rake, aren't they?
Yep. Big Penix energy from this team.
Facts.
What does Micro know about Big Penix energy?
Oh, we're not going to go to that. We're not going to go to that extent right now. We're not going to go to that extent. But I could share with you some details about my life that would be like, oh, maybe he's not so micro.
I think that this team specifically, I think that Penix fits it more than Tua because we have two guys who should be able to get us further into the season.
Well, Penix falls to the last round now.
Yeah. It really sucks when you have three quarterbacks on a Bijan team and Penix is sitting there at 240.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, really? Like,
Yeah, that's where you ask yourself, where did I go wrong?
do I really just let him go undrafted, or am I the 4 quarterback troll? What what are we doing?
I don't think I've drafted one 4 quarterback team yet this
Yeah,
year. It's been either 2 or 3 for me.
I mean
No
Naylor's.
solos, no solo QB though. That's strictly for weekly winners, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna completely fade weekly winners this year. It was the single worst thing I done last year. I was not good at it. I tried
Woo!
a bunch of these things and nothing would
Shit.
but every player I liked got hurt, so all of
Yeah.
my player teams had dead players in them.
Hey, we got Samson back.
Yeah, we have Samson. We could take the big shot on Stowers with the double.
No,
Solid
let's
title.
not. It's round 16. He was a round 20 pick to begin. Let's fade Stowers for now. See if he falls.
He did not. Uh,
It's all right. That guy's paying the highest price for him. Where who knows? Maybe he is who you need, but I mean, there's plenty of other viable tight ends. David Njoku signing with the Ravens. Did you hear that?
I hadn't heard that officially. We had kind of assumed that though.
I mean, it's not. It hasn't happened yet. That's just what I'm assuming too.
Yeah.
But that's another good tight end click that where you could say, yeah, that guy's live for 6 touchdowns and 600 yards.
Right. So Tua hasn't went yet either.
Cade Otton is still there. I say we just fade until Otton. Is Otton steaming up boards now, or what?
He's steaming up my my most drafted players. I'll tell
Like,
you that.
are we gonna have to take him this round, or can we wait till next round? Are we gonna get sniped? No, we shouldn't get sniped on him, should we?
He went. So
Who the hell is
all right,
that
we got
guy?
10 seconds. We can take Mason Taylor, Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin, Flournoy.
Hollywood Brown.
Let's do it.
This is strictly based off the assumption AJ Brown is out of there post June 1st.
By the way, I am fully on the AJ Brown is not getting traded now thing.
Really? What made you go that route?
I've been on this most of the time anyway. The contract stuff doesn't make sense. If they think that they're a team that could possibly win this year, like, why are they going to trade anything away for, like, they're only going to be able to acquire stuff for next season.
What makes you think they can win this year?
I don't know that, but like I don't know that for sure, but in my eyes and a lot of Philadelphia's eyes, I believe Sirianni's on the hot seat. I think if they don't make the playoffs, he's gone.
I don't. I think he's the kind of the bloodline of that team. Like, he's kind of the identity of that team. Right?
I mean, I think.
And he traded for Saquon because he wanted that to be their identity.
But so my take is that he's on the hot seat, and if they don't get the playoffs, he's gone.
That's a rich take, if you ask me. That's a very rich take. I mean, he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know? You got Troy Franklin highlighted still, huh?
I mean, I just clicked him earlier.
So what, you want to go 3-6-8-3?
Yeah, I think that's what we do here.
Okay.
We could just take Bernard again.
No.
What about Vele? Get the big old back stack.
They're so live to draft a rookie.
Okay, 5 seconds.
Brazers.
Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot, but we don't have a choice. Like, I gotta I would like the 30-second clocks back.
Honestly,
for drafts.
Yeah, that was a vibe. You could actually think for 10 extra seconds, and it was a little more clear. You know, people weren't necessarily autoing all their picks.
Yeah, so back to the thing. And then today Elijah Moore, or it might have been last night, signed, and that was AJ Brown's college teammate, and AJ Brown was like super emotional about it. So like, it's not that he's out on the team.
Who was that you said?
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore. How
He's just
old
a
is he?
wide receiver. He was a former Jets wide receiver. I think he's drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yo, didn't he get like concussed to hell and back? Was that
I
him?
think, and I mean, okay, so we got our running backs.
Do we go Kirko? Oh,
Oh well, we're
is he gone? Is Kirko
yeah.
gone?
Okay, so do you like Tonjes,
No.
Gasecki,
Yes.
Dulcich?
Gasecki.
All right, so we have a free pick now because Penix went as well.
From what I've been hearing, Kittle is going to play a lot more ball than we think this year, which is not good for Tonjes' standing point.
Yeah, I went back and I looked over that stuff. I've heard that as well. I've been mixing him in, but
Yeah. I mean he's fine to mix in. I've clicked him a couple times, but I will not have a bag of them.
I was talking about Kittle. I'm mixing Kittle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tonjes. No,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
mixing
will
both
not
of
have
them
a
in.
bag of Tonjes.
Yeah, I'm mixing both of them in actually. All right, so I really like a Claiborne or an Adam Randall or just a rookie upside swing here.
How
Unless
about
you want,
you don't like a Jordan James?
we could do that.
Let's go
Yeah,
Jordan James for BBG.
I have like 3% Jordan James. I mixed them in quite a bit.
Nice. I haven't clicked Claiborne much though. I don't know what's.
He's the super fast, explosive guy. Is what he is.
Okay, well the way you described him makes me want to take him.
Yeah, he had he ran real fast. He didn't get a lot of production at like catching the ball in college, but it was a scheme thing more than anything else.
Hey,
He
what are
looked
the
good.
odds? What are the odds he's this year's Woody Marks?
Possible.
Click him. Click him. Click him.
Yes. Yeah. So, at the combine, he looked really, really fluid catching the ball, and that was kind of like he went to Wake Forest.
Okay.
He's got pretty good vision, and he's like as explosive as like RJ Harvey, I think.
I think that's upside in my book.
Yeah,
Book.
Whenever I have a team like this, like where we have a Corum, Jones, Connor, Sampson, I don't feel like any of those are like major upsides, but it's crazy floor. I think that Claiborne, I don't think it's like a really high chance to hit, but if it hits, it's going to hit hard is the thing.
Yeah, it'll really depend where he goes. Like if imagine he goes to Washington and then just oversteps everybody. Imagine.
Yeah, Genty's the main upside, right? Like Genty and ETN are like crazy good picks, but
yeah,
like to have like Claiborne is the kind of guy that could take 250-yard, two plays 50 yards in a game and just like randomly like in week 16 or whatever and win you a week.
Yeah, if he's as explosive as you're making me think him out to be,
yeah,
he could definitely have those big chunks, those big 20-yard gains.
Yeah, I think he had the fastest 10-yard split at running back.
And that's a really big metric. I will also say that's a very major metric when it comes to the NFL is the 10-yard split.
Let me go NFL Combine results.
What was his 10-yard split?
So we're just going to look it all up right here.
Chat, if you got it, use it.
40-yard dash, 4.37. 10-yard split. It wasn't. It was 1.59. Which
that's
is still
not
fine.
that good.
It's fine.
That's not that good. I thought he was going to be like a 1.2, 1.1 guy.
Nobody's 1.2.
Really?
Yeah, nobody's that. He had a 10, like only Emmett Johnson there.
What was your 10-yard split, huh?
I've never did anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, I was a anti people with authority guy.
So you weren't training? You weren't training
Well,
as much, or
like,
what?
I played sports all the time, but as soon as it became organized, I like I wasn't a listener.
Yeah.
So uh
To each their own, I say.
yeah.
To each their own.
Basically, like in high school, like I did the training camp and all that. And all I asked, and this was as a freshman, all I asked was to try out for exposition. And I'm at a like my
I,
town is 4,000 people. There's only 120 people in the school. And they said no. And I said, see ya. And every year after that, they
uh,
begged me to play. And I said, are you still the coach? And he just walked away.
who I'm just trying to imagine you as an ex receiver.
Now, I just wanted, like, they wanted me to play O line, which I'm like, whatever. And I was like, but just let me try out for tight end,
You
which is a
should have been a tight
glorified
end.
O lineman.
Hmm.
Which is a glorified O lineman in your scheme. And he's like, no, you're an offensive lineman. I go, well, I took my helmet off, I handed it to him, and I walked away.
What a terrible head coach. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you had to deal with that kind of crap.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was like, I want to be head coach. Let me call all your plays. You suck.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the team. We got a 2-7-8-3. Trevor Lawrence, Tyler Shuck, running backs, Ashton Genty, Travis Etienne, Blake Corum, Aaron Jones, James Conner, Dylan Sampson, Damon Claiborne. Wide receivers, Drake London, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, Parker Washington, Casey Concepcion, Shamir DK, Hollywood, Chris Brazel, and then Tucker Craft, Juwan, and Gasicki.
I think you mispronounced that last wide receiver's name. It's Chris
Chris Brazer?
Brazers.
Brazers, got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your 40 time? Hartman wants to know.
4-3.
4-3, huh? 4-3 flat?
No. It was more like a 4.39,
Yeah.
but 4.3. That was
I
a junior in high school.
oh nice. I never
When I
ever
was
felt like
let me tell you this, when I was 10 years old, I went to the Hershey National Track Meet,
yeah.
took second place in the nation for the 40-yard dash, and I was running 5-second 40s like back then, like when I was way young.
That's crazy.
And then I just kept with it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Did you
So I'm a quick bugger.
did you play ball? Did you play wide
Yep.
receiver? I
I played wide receiver, running back, quarterback for Wildcat, and then on defense I played safety, cornerback, outside linebacker, mainly Will. But
nice.
I played every position. I know every position.
That's awesome. Yeah, we play like I played like 4 or 5 times a week with buddies. Like we played all the time. So I didn't like miss out, and it was probably more fun than organized. Like I'm not
Yeah.
like all organized sports to me like are worse than just vibing
Yeah.
and having a good time.
All that matters is that you're out there, That's all that
Yeah.
matters at the end of the day. You're
Yeah.
out there putting that work in, making yourself 1% better every day.
That's right. By the way, I don't know if everybody knows this, but what you do for work is you're a butcher, right?
Correct. I'm a butcher.
And you run a
And
smoke shop, right?
I have my own smokehouse. Correct.
Yeah.
But it's not an official state establishment yet. I'm on the brink of that. Right now I'm a custom exempt establishment, so I can resell back to the ranchers. So if you out there are in North Dakota and you have cattle, let me process your cattle. My butcher shop is mobile. I will come to your ranch and process it for you on site.
That's great. That's awesome. So you got it hooked up. Do you have like a trailer, like a whole rig
Yep.
behind like a big
Yep,
truck,
I've
and then a
I've
big
got
trailer
a 30-foot trailer or something, and then I got a just like a 10 by 10 cooler on the back, like on it, and it's got the whole rail system inside, so I can hang at least 4 quarters in there, and then I got enough room to fit a skid steer on there. So that's what I use to, hang the cow.
Yeah.
If you want kosher beef, I can do that too.
Yeah. That's cool. That's really cool.
It is. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. I think there's always going to be a need for a butcher.
Oh yeah, there will always be a need for a butcher, and you enjoy going out and doing all the hunting and stuff like that. So like you like to live that lifestyle anyway. So I'm
Yep,
sure you
that's
actually enjoy your job most days. Today it sounded like you weren't enjoying it, but
no,
uh,
today's rough. When you're working, your main job, and you got, you know, 30-some-year-olds, 40-year-olds calling out sick every other week. They're not sick. They're just weak-minded. It gets old. And you wish you could just say, just don't show up again and then find a
yeah,
better young buck, but
you
doesn't
can't.
work out this way because right now the way the marketplace is rolling, it's an employees marketplace, not an employers.
Oh yeah,
The
everywhere.
employer is at the mercy of the employee right now. So
Yeah,
keep that in mind, everyone. If you
that
want
is
to call
in.
out of work, fucking do it. Just
Yeah.
fucking do it.
I mean, it is literally that way almost everywhere.
Yeah.
It's it's wild. I don't know what this means.
Halal certified? No, brother. But I've been getting asked a lot if we have kosher beef at my main job at the main marketplace I work at Cashwise. I don't know if you guys have a Cashwise in your state, but if you do, we buy by the truckload, so you save by the cartload. All right,
Yeah. We got another question here. Darkside wants to know why you look like BBG.
bro. I think we're both Polish. On God,
Yeah.
I
So
I I I was asked if I was Native American actually the other day because my nose is so damn big. They say, "Are you part Native?" I said, "No, definitely
yeah, so
not."
nobody like only BBG knows this, but I don't care. So my dad's mother's side, like my grandma's side, his their last name's the same as Eric's last name. So I'm curious if we're actually
Related in any way?
yeah, I'd like down the line somewhere weird, wild.
That would be pretty sick.
Like because I seen his name on X one time. I'm like, huh, I don't see that name very often.
Yeah.
His last name. So, but anyway, you got to go. I'm not
Yeah,
going
I
to
was gonna
keep you.
say phone's at 10%. I gotta get back to work. Chat, it's great seeing your guys' chats. Besides the haters out there, let's see. Off the Schneid.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're pretty cool. You're pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. But yeah, if you guys aren't subbed to Off the Shine, go ahead and do that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go back and go through all the teams, and then I'm probably going to call it as well. But I appreciate you coming on. I had a good time. I'm glad my mic didn't go crazy today. Uh, I can actually hear it starting again. I'm just gonna have to go buy a new one. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Anything
thanks for
else you want to
having me,
say?
Who. Thanks for
Yep.
having me, dude. You're a legend in the space, even though your views might not say it. You're not quite as big as Flock Fantasy or them yet, but
Yeah.
hey, you're a legend in my book, Who. And
I,
I
I
will tune into every stream you throw on.
I have a really consistent group of people to watch, so
Yeah.
that's good enough for me.
And we love you, Who. We do.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean,
thanks for
I
doing
don't
what you
get
do, honestly.
I don't get very many negative takes. So,
No,
but I
we're
also
we're
have
just
no.
happy you're one of us.
Yeah, I'm also an idiot like everybody else. Like I have bad takes like like everybody else.
We're
Uh
out here.
like I'm
We're
out here.
spewing all the bad
Yeah,
takes.
I'm taking Damian Martinez at a 37% clip. You're
Only
just
the only
you're
thing that matters is our
yeah,
one good take, though. That's the
yeah.
only thing that matters.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine, but I mean, the Puka one last year wasn't bad, but
Yeah, no, that was a good
uh
one.
yeah, but all right, man. I'll see you later. I'm going to
Yep.
get
Thanks again, Who.
yep, peace. All right, let's go through Alex's team here. We got a 2-6-8-4. We got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Omarion Hampton, DeAndre Swift, Ramondre Stevenson, Tony Pollard, Jonathan Brooks. I was actually eyeballing Jonathan Brooks. I'm glad you took him. We got Ray Day Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Lad McConkey, Mekhi Lemon, Juan Dolly, Matthew Golden, Trey Harris, Jalen Naylor, Jeremy Bernard. 4 tight ends, must be a sidekick user, Jake Ferguson, Travis Kelce, Mason Taylor, Greg Dulcich. Fantasy dog here, we got a 3-6-8-3. We got Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, Malik Willis, not Washington. Maybe he added Willis as well. James Cook, Achane stacked up, Mike Washington, Sean Tucker, Najee Harris, the handcuff of Ollie Gordon, wide receivers, Terry McLaurin, Devonta Smith, Brian Thomas, Godwin, Jordan Addison, Brandon Ayuk, Malik Washington, Cooper Kupp, tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Hunter Henry, and Colby Parkinson. This is a really good team. I like this team. You got the Devonta Smith stack. You got the Dallas Goedert double stack. You have the Godwin single stack, and you have the big old stack because you got Malik Washington, and you have Achane plus Ollie there. I like this quite a bit. If you were in this draft, I didn't review your team, let me know. We're going to go review the teams from the first one. If you're still here, Gritty, I will get through your team. I got to go here. Gritty was at the 5. We got a 2-4-12-2, 12 wide receivers. Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, CMC, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Jadarian Price. I love that you went to 3. You started with 3 running backs, and you had spent a decent amount of capital on a 4th. I think this is really well done. And then wide receiver, Marvin Harrison, Cortland Sutton, Golden, Higgins, Diggs, Ayuk, Jerry Jeudy, Tyreek Hill, Christian Kirk, Flournoy, Bateman, and Walker for the double stack, Kyle Pitts, and Evan Ingram. I probably would have removed 1 or 2 of these tight ends and added another, or wide receivers and added another tight end. But it's a pretty solid team. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys call out tomorrow, please give your manager at least a 2-hour notice to compensate. Didn't want to draft Treylon Burks over Evan Ingram. And then we got I really like this. I would have probably removed either Christian Kirk, Tyreek, or Flournoy, added an extra tight end there is all. It's almost solo tight end Kyle Pitts. But other than that, I love what you've done stopping there with the double elite and then stopping at the 4 running backs and then just leaning into everything else. Then we got Fantasy Dog again. Oh, Lawsimo here. 2693. We got Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Devon Achane, Bucky Irving, Jalen Warren, James Conner, Katron Allen, Jordan James. Very solid room. Bucky at 40. Still a little on the high side for me, but it was drafted mostly earlier in the contest. Jalen Warren's a fantastic pick. I don't know why you would ever take Ramondre over Jalen Warren. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, DJ Moore, Cardinal Tate, Romeo Dobbs, Boston Butte, Darnell Mooney, Pat Bryant, Keon Coleman, Harold Fannin, Kittle, and Ferguson. I like this. I like the late stacks now with Pat Bryant. They're pretty good. If this team wins, I quit. Which team? Are we talking about Gritty's team? Are we talking about Alex's team? Yeah, that's the thing. I think Tyreek or something should have been a tight end. If one of those middle receivers was a tight end, I think the team would look really, really good. And then we'll go through Fantasy Dog's other team, and then we will be done for the day. We got a 3-6-9-2. We got Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, Jacoby Brissett, running backs, James Cook, Ashton Genty, Tyler Algier, Mike Washington, Sean Tucker, Alvin Kamara, wide receivers, Zay Flowers, Devonta Smith, Christian Watson, Michael Wilson, Jalen McMillan, Jalen Naylor, Hollywood Brown, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen. Tight ends, Goddard and Juwan. I would have liked an extra tight end there, but it's a really solid team. I would have just added the tight end. This is like on the vert. It's almost enough, but I definitely would have put an extra one on down there. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Are you sure you're talking about Gritty's team and not Alex's team? Yeah, hey, no problem. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'll be back on tomorrow with Meg from Fanspeak. It'll be a good show. Look forward to that. I'll see everybody tomorrow. I will be in my Discord after this. Have a great night. Peace.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, came in chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire.